Hello, this is Prince of Somnia, and you're getting a 2-for-1 special on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. I'm recording this pretty much immediately after the last episode. I was kind of dissatisfied at the extreme lack of progress we made, so I'm going to do the Safari Zone right here, right now. Yeah. I was actually planning on doing the gym before I did the Safari Zone, but I thought about it, and now I kind of want to do this before I do the gym. $500! Or yen, or whatever. Sure, let's play. Let's play! Alright, so this is the Safari Zone. Ooh. I actually kind of forgot about the little picture they had there. That's really cool looking. Huh. Anyway, this is the Safari Zone. It's basically a huge place where you can catch a whole lot of Pokemon. And by a whole lot, I mean a lot. Between the Good Rod, the Super Rod, and the Pokemon in this area, there's a grand total of 13 brand new Pokemon. But for the sake of my sanity, and for the sake of progress, I'm not going to bio them all right now. I'm going to bio them in a bonus episode. I'm also going to talk about how exactly Safari Zone works in that bonus episode, because I'm not going to do any catching in this episode. I also think this is a dead end, and I made a mistake. Nuts. This is the correct way. Anyway, the whole gimmick for the Safari Zone is that you come in here with a limited number of steps, 600. Once that number of steps run out, you have to go all the way back to the start of the Safari Zone, and you have to try and get through here all over again. In order to progress with the plot, you have to get through the entire Safari Zone in under 600 steps, which is actually not that hard to do. As long as you don't end up in several dead ends and you're a little bit more efficient with your steps than I usually am when I'm flapping my gums. Another mechanic in the Safari Zone, I wasn't going to explain this, but I guess I will now, is that you don't use your Pokemon to try and capture the other Pokemon. You can throw your balls, some bait, or a rock. I believe bait makes the Pokemon more likely to not flee the battle, but harder to catch, and the rocks do the opposite. Once you run out of balls, well, you get kicked out. Can't come in here with no balls, sorry. Needless to say though, this is an amazing place to catch some brand new Pokemon. So if you've been behind on your Pokedex, you can just run in here, go to town. I generally just like to lob balls at everything. Throw your balls around, it usually works for me. Nah, Dodo's too generic. Let's go with... There it is. Tri-Stretch, because Dodrio has 3 heads and it's an ostrich. Yeah, Dodo was too generic, but Tri-Stretch, oh no. It's hard to come up with nicknames on the fly. Yeah, another Doduo. You also get to listen to the evolution music the whole time you're walking through here. Safari's equal evolution, I guess. I didn't mean to hit Pokedex. I don't actually know what I was trying to look for. It's not like I have a map of this place. Sorry, I've been playing too much Zelda lately. Yeah, this isn't the right way at all. Okay. It's this way. Ooh, a Rhyhorn! Rhyhorn's actually pretty good. I'll talk about this later, though. Nice. Oh, by the way, you remember back when I was talking about the Pokemon you can get out of the game corner and how 2 of them were Scyther and Pinsir? well, their version exclusive. So I think Scyther's in FireRed and Pincers in Leaf Green. And I mentioned that you had the ability to catch them. Well, you do. You can catch them in the Safari Zone at a 1% encounter rate. Yeah, good luck. TM47 Steel Wing. It's a steel type move that a lot of flying type Pokemon can learn. It's pretty good. I can't remember if it's better than Metal Claw or not. If it is, I might just teach it to Igneel. I don't think I'm gonna get anything with wings anytime soon. Protein raises strength. I gotta use some of those later. Not now, later. I haven't decided what I want my stat distributing to be like. That's the thing with items that boost your stats, that I always like hold on to them because I'm never sure where I want to use them. Especially if I'm playing a game blind or semi-blind. Like I've been playing Chrono Trigger recently and I've been like hoarding those things for so long. Anyway, how many steps do I have left? 265. Really? Huh. Usually I'm a lot worse off with my steps than I am now. I guess I've just gotten really good at this. Anyway, over there was the gold teeth and over here was the TM for double team, so yeah. Double team raises your evasiveness and I'm basically banning it for this LP. It's broken, to put bluntly. Anyway, in this lake here, I believe you have a really high chance of running into like a Dratini or a Dragonair. They're basically the game's resident dragon-type Pokemon. Dragons are really, really good. I don't think there are very many dragon-type moves, but dragons resist fire, grass, and water. And electric, I think, but it evolves into a part flying type later on in its life, so maybe not so much. But yeah, the Dratini line, really, really powerful. But again, I'll talk about that later. Really? It's not that hard to reach the secret house. I made it here with 200 steps to spare. Anyway, for making it here in under 600 steps, you get HMO3 Surf! One of the best HM moves in the game. We'll be able to access so many new areas. Not to mention, Okay, I forgot the number already. Not to mention, Surf is actually a really, really good move! It will probably outclass any water-type move you have on your Pokemon at this point in the game, so I'd recommend teaching it to any of your water types. Like, if you have a Squirtle at this point in the game, I'd recommend, well, okay, probably a Wartortle or a Blastoise. I'd recommend giving it to that Pokemon. I don't have a water-type Pokemon on my team, and I won't be getting one for quite a while, so I'm not going to use it on a main member, but I will. Those of you who have played the game before probably know what water type I'm planning on using on my team. And those of you who have played this game in Earthbound probably already know what I'm going to nickname it. And those of you who didn't know probably do now, because Earthbound kinda gives it away. And those of you who don't know what the hell I'm talking about, well, you'll find out later. Let's see. I've got 85 steps left. Let me try and get that item ball up there. Yeah, Nidoran. I Nidoran at a much higher level than necessary. It gets almost double its level up level. Or evolving level. Not level up level. Ooh, a Quick Claw! That's a really good item. It makes it so that sometimes you have a chance of going first in the round regardless of your speed. It is really nice for really slow tanking Pokemon. So anyway, that's it for the Safari Zone for now. I'll be back later to waffle on and on and on about all the Pokemon you can catch there after I make the bios. So yeah, you'll probably see that bonus episode like next week or something. Maybe. Alright, oh. Wait, why was I going to heal? I don't even think I need to heal. Let's just go in here. And give this guy his teeth! What's with the fanfare game? And from him, we get HMO4. Lots of HMs in this area. HMO4 is Strength. And Strength is basically how we push those boulders out of the way. It's like the move synergy from Golden Sun, except it actually has a use in, like, combat. Not to mention the fact that it's like 80 power, 100 accuracy. It's pretty good. Not as good as Surf, which is really, really good. It's basically like a water-type flamethrower that hits both opponents in double battles. And in this generation, it only hits your opponents in double battles, which makes it even better. So let's teach Strength to someone. I could teach it to Duke, but Duke has Thrash. And I don't want to teach it to Neil because I might end up teaching it Fly. So I think I'm going to teach Strength to Bruce. Because I don't think I'm going to need 3 fighting type moves. Do I want to get rid of High Jump Kick? No. No, I'm having trouble justifying getting rid of High Jump Kick. At least mentally. I think I'm going to get rid of Rolling Kick. If you can avoid it, it's generally not necessary to have more than 2 moves at the most of the same type. You really do want to have type coverage unless you really don't have much of an option or you're going for a more support-based Pokemon. Or you're using something like Lilligant, which literally cannot learn type moves of other types, pretty much. And push that boulder to the side, you get a rare candy. Now basically how Strength works is that you press the A button on a boulder and you'll use Strength, and you'll basically push any boulders like it on the floor out of your way every time you like walk up into them. So there you go. Oh, right. Never mind. Never mind! I was thinking of going and using Strength for the purposes I wanted to use Strength for. No, not Strength, Surf. I was thinking of using Surf for the purposes I wanted to use Surf for, but no, I can't do that because in order to use Surf outside of battle, you need the gym badge from Fuchsia City. This gym is where the game starts picking up the pace. Starting with Invisible Walls. Invisible Walls. What a pain in the ass. Now, even though the game says the walls are invisible, that's not entirely true. You can kind of see where the walls are. You kind of have to get in really close. It'll probably be easier to see when, because YouTube's gonna like blow up the video or something like that. Right, not blow up, but like make it larger. Like right here in front of me is an invisible wall. If you look really closely at the tiles on the floor, you'll see that each of the 4 corners are like shaded a little bit brighter than like, say, all the other little sections of each tile or all the other tiles. That's how you can tell where the invisible walls are. If those corners aren't shaded in, you can walk on that tile. And I actually did know about this the first time I played the game. I could pretty much figure it out on my own, so there you go. Anyway, despite the fact that this is the Poison type gym, you'll notice that you're going to encounter a lot of members of the Drowsy family. Apparently these guys think Poison is the same as Drowsy because, I don't know, they learned about the Poison type from Team Rocket. You'll also notice that these guys are quite a bit higher leveled. I think the game really does intend for you to take at least the other path, if not both paths. You may also, I guess, figure out from the fact that I'm kind of not that leveled that I haven't gone back and fought all the trainers on Cycling Road yet. I will, probably between episodes. Ah, crap! Psychic! Oh. That didn't do much at all. I would probably kill you in Generation 1 because Drowsy Special is so much higher, but nah. He was admittedly kind of pathetic in this generation. He also got Kadabra for no apparent reason. Yeah, I think Duke can finish him off. I don't know why there's so many Psychic-type Pokemon in this gym. You'd think there'd be more Psychic-type Pokemon in the Psychic gym, and not the Poison gym, but... I mean, it's not like this game has its shortage of Poison types either. I mean, heck, I'm using a Nidoking right now, and I don't think there's like... Is there a single Nido in this entire gym? I can't remember off the top of my head if there is or not. It's kind of sad, actually. Well, at least they're not having like a ghost type specialist or anything like that. I mean, holy crap, that whoever would be a ghost type specialist must be like disappointed in how few ghost types there are. I'm a ghost specialist, don't you mean Gengar specialist? Yeah, same difference. Same goes with dragon specialists, I guess, but who would be crazy enough to specialize in those two types? Haha! Although never mind. It's kind of a spoiler, never mind. Strategy beating brute strength, huh? I mean, strategy is great and all, but if you could just like waltz in with your tactician and curb stomp everyone, I think that just works out better. I mean, that's what I did in Fire Emblem Awakening. Also, what do you mean don't use brute strength? Your Hypno is level 38! I really should have done more leveling. Holy cow. Yeah, you probably don't want to walk in this gym without a fully evolved starter. Probably, definitely. If you have a Bulbasaur, it will be evolved by this point, because Ivysaur evolves into Venusaur at level 32, but if you have any other starter, you'll have to wait until level 36. I don't know why Bulbasaur gets the special treatment, but it does. I'm also probably dead. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, I could probably sweep this entire gym with my Psychic type, but where's the fun in that? I know you probably wanna watch me suffer. Why are you using Meditate? Well, I guess Headbutt, but... Man, I'm gonna have to do a lot of running back and healing in this episode. Fortunately, the Pokemon Center is basically right next to the gym. Those of you who thought I was good at the game before may notice that I'm going to get my ass handed to me on a silver platter quite often, from pretty much this point forward. Oh, you could totally do this without level grinding if you really wanted to, but I'm just not good enough to do it without it. Okay. So after that fight, I noticed a couple of things. One, exactly 0 of that guy's Pokemon were actually of the poison type. And 2, for some reason, even though Drowsy has higher special defense than defense, Metal Claw really wasn't doing much of anything for me, while Flamethrower was. I'm thinking it's basically a power difference. Yeah, it's basically a power difference. Yeah. I guess 90 power, or 95 power, is, outweighs having all that special attack, or special defense. Oh my goodness! A trainer in the Poison type gym that actually uses Poison types! What a concept! Okay. So after that battle, I think I figured out what this gym's deal is. I think it's not poison types, it's more Pokemon that can inflict poison. Kinda stupid. Oh well. No, they don't. It's actually really easy to determine how to see the walls if, you know, your gameplay is 3, 4, 5 times the size of the actual Game Boy screen. Well, at least that guy had an Arbok. Also, a whip. Do with that what you will. They're supposed to be like tamers, I guess, but and I think it's kind of easy to see why Nintendo decided not to do, well, not Nintendo, the Pokemon Company decided not to have that trainer class anymore. Yeah. Let's see, how are my Pokemon doing? Pretty good. Hell. I descended from hell. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, that would be ascend, wouldn't it? Never mind! Okay, I'm back, and I'm about to do something incredibly stupid. What is that incredibly stupid thing? Well, I'm going to fight Koga, but, how much cash do I got? You know what, I'd rather lose money than lose recording footage in case, you know, something really terrible happens and I have to re-record this entire episode. Who knows? It could happen. Okay. No, not trainer card. Just want to show you my Pokemon team. Yeah, we're a little underleveled, and by a little I mean a lot. You really probably don't want to do what I'm about to do. I mean, you probably could make it, but what I'm doing is a little on the ballsy side. I'm probably going to die horribly, but well, that probably makes for a funnier video, now doesn't it? Because you all just love to see me suffer. Oh, I'm teasing. Oh boy. This could be really good or really bad. I think I can... You know what? I'm gonna bite my tongue on this one. Yeah, really. I'm gonna be ballsy on this fight because I think it's more possible to handle this one than the next one. Let's just put it that way. At least when underleveled. More easier to handle boss time against Leader Koga. Alright, first up is Coughing, level 37. A Levitate for the ability, it's immune to ground type moves. Self-destruct, Sludge, Smokescreen, Toxic. Yeah. I am severely underleveled for this fight. Let me just put it this way, Coughing is his lowest level Pokemon. Yeah, I know. What's even worse is that Koga's signature move is Toxic. It puts the badly poisoned status effect on you, which absolutely heal off as soon as possible. It is really bad. Basically, normal poison I think does about 1/8 of your health every turn in damage. Badly poisoned does 1/8 on the first turn, 2/8 on the second turn, and so on and so forth, which basically means you have 8 turns to live. And that's why you want to heal it off as soon as possible. Okay, good. I can one-shot the Coughings at least. Ah, Muck. Even though Muck isn't technically his strongest Pokemon, I think it's the deadliest. Well, maybe not the deadliest, but it's one that's it has the potential to make this battle go badly, let's put it that way. Level 39, Sticky Hold for the ability, which means you can't steal the hold item that I don't think it actually has. Minimize, Sludge, Acid Armor, and Toxic. Acid Armor will let it take hits like crazy. It is really annoying. Minimize will make pretty much everything miss if it gets off enough of them. This thing can be a serious problem, especially if it gets Toxic off on someone, and then it puts you in a holding pattern for several turns. That's why I sent out Duke, because Duke can't get poisoned. If you have a Steel-type Pokemon like Magneton, maybe use that one, maybe not, I don't know. My Reflect wore off, which is bad because Poison is a physical type. Don't want to use Thrash either because I used up my Persimberry in the battle off-screen. Nuts. This is a war of attrition I think Duke can win, because Muck can't actually do a whole lot to me. Sludge won't be that very effective. It'll take care of one of his bigger threats, though. Yeah, you see, he can't use poison moves to very good effect, and he can't poison me, so... Ah, so close, but so far away. Okay, let's use Rock Slide. Yeah, I saw that coming from a mile away.
Nuts. Maybe I shouldn't use Rock Slide. Ugh. It's pretty much my best choice, even if he keeps on using Minimize. You might want to consider using something with Aerial Ace on your team, just for this. So, if I had a Charizard, I might have taught it that, just for this particular case, but I don't, because I'm underleveled. How many episodes did it take for me to get underleveled? Like 1, maybe 2? I was overleveled, and now I'm not. This game has a very large difficulty. Well, not a very large difficulty, but pretty decently large difficulty spike. Several, actually, in the endgame. Okay, maybe not several, but enough! Let's put it that way. Acid Armor is going to make this part of the fight so much longer than it needs to be. I might speed this up. Fortunately, he's not using Recover, like that Misty fight where she kept on using Recover over and over and over again. Even to this day, that's still probably my favorite episode of this LP. I expected trouble out of the later game bosses, but not Misty. Of course, I'm having kind of trouble now. This is more of a war of attrition than some of the Magic the Gathering games I played. Holy cow. I think that was the last of my digs. Let me use a super potion. I'm getting a little low on health. Probably unnecessary, but I don't know, maybe he'll get a critical hit on me and, like, wipe me out. Yeah, I'm out of digs. So I probably want to use either Thrash or Rock Slide. Probably Thrash because it has higher accuracy stat. Yeah, this is definitely gonna have to get sped up. Do we even have anything that can cure confusion? I have a Lumberry. And a Lumberry. Dumberry, Lumberry. I don't know where that came from. If there's ever a time for keeping restoring items, it would be now! I didn't use Kadabra because I wasn't 100%
Certain of my capability to one-shot the thing. Whoa! Look at that damage! Holy cow! Well, there you go. Critical hit. Wins the day. I think critical hits ignore any changes to your defense, so basically, get wrecked. Well, that took a long time. Alright, up next is another level 37 Coughing. It's identical to the first one. I think I'm going to set up on this thing. If it blows up, I'm just going to have to use revives. Didn't blow up. Good, good. Ow, quit it. Psybeam. Alright, got him. Alright, so last... No, don't switch out. Last but not least... Wheezing! Level 43! Yeah, really. Levitate for the ability, Tackle, Sludge, Smokescreen, Toxic. Oddly enough, it doesn't have self-destruct. But, I mean, considering the fact that it's likely to be his last Pokemon, yeah, it kind of makes sense. The reason why I'm using Ness against Coughing and Wheezing is because they have quite a bit of defense. But not so much on the special defense. Oh, come on, hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself! Come on, come on! Yes! Yes! Nuts. Oh wait, that's a full heal, not a full restore! You're still dead! Woo! Wow! That thing was nearly 10 levels more powerful than most of my team, and I still took it down. Holy cow. Wow, well that went enormously better than I actually expected it to. I was thinking I was going to get my ass handed to me repeatedly, but no. I didn't even have a single casualty. Heck, I died more to the random trainers in this area than I did to Koga himself. That was pretty lucky. Do not expect that level of luck out of, like, the next gym. If you're underleveled for that gym, you're... Okay, maybe you're not screwed, but you're basically screwed. I mean, you could probably do it, but it will be hard, and it will probably involve resetting. Alright. So let's just heal up real quick. So now that we've gotten the Soul Badge... Soul Badge! I don't know where that came from. Now that we've gotten the Soul Badge, we can explore a whole bunch of new areas that we otherwise couldn't because we didn't have Surf. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, you can... Well, maybe not a whole bunch of new areas, but quite a few new areas. Although, what's interesting enough is that, I'll just show you. Even though we have Surf right now, you may notice on the map that there's like this huge water route right here that we can now explore. What's interesting is that it's not actually like where... Okay, the plot never directs us to go anywhere because this game doesn't have much of a plot. But basically, this is actually the 7th gym, not the 6th gym. The 6th gym is in Fuchsia City, no. Fuchsia City is where we're at right now. Sorry, I'm confused. I don't know what to tell you. Saffron City is where the next gym is, so we're actually supposed to go back there. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. It doesn't even make all that much sense now that I think about it. Well, trust me, it is the 6th gym. If you tried to fight it earlier, you'd probably find that out the hard way. But I'm not actually going back to Saffron City in the next episode. In the next episode, I'm going to be exploring something else with our new surfing powers. What will I be exploring? Will I get a charge out of it? Find out next time on Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. See you guys then.